What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, the Macron on Anime, and I'm here to give you, finally, at last it is here, High School DxD Season 4 or High School DxD Hero. As we all know, this anime has switched studios, left a lot of people up and worried, including myself. But now, let's see if it lived to the hype as we all hope it did. Now, without further ado, let's review High School DxD Hero. This has the High School DxD community torn right now. A lot of people saying this was terrible, and a lot of people saying this was good. Let's see what everyone else is saying right now. As we all know, this story has moved to new studios, there's a new design look, and probably a new pasting way of how they're going to do the story, which is adapted from the light novels. So, seeing how things are so far, let's talk about character designs. I know that I have seen anime before when it switched studios that look completely different. Hamatora is a perfect example of that. It was from one studio, then it went to Studio Lekchi, and then it completely changed the designs and pacing of the story, and you can just tell how it pretty much just destroys the concept. Therefore, Season 2 was redeemed terrible compared to Season 1. But Season 1 was still meh, but it was still bad. So, with the animation and also the art design within the new studio, I have to say, is not bad. However, it's not as good as the previous studio. The previous studio had this dark texture, the colors and the shades. There were this darkened shade tone the characters have that made it look, defined, as if you're watching one of those hentai back in the 90s. Just saying. Anyways, let's talk about Rias. Rias, I'm using her because in the former self, she had this defined, mature look on her. She had this sadistic look on her that made her look like, yeah, baby, she's been a naughty girl. But in this one, almost all the characters look like they have this lost look in their eyes. And I don't like it. Especially Rias. The thing why it really takes on Rias is Rias always had this look on her that made herself look like a leader. Her eyes were like this, and she had this, this smug, like she was the sadistic character, which that she is. However, she is nothing like that. She don't look at it at all. And therefore, it kind of, buzz off of joy. Luckily for me, Rias Grimmery is not my favorite girl. My favorite girls are Asya and Zenobia. Because everyone's always about Rias and Akano, which they're good, but, let's just say too much is not good for you. So anyways, getting off that topic, the animation is actually pretty fluent. It's not bad. And surprisingly, when it comes to these kind of series, they get really well attention to, where the animation art is not that bad when compared to a very popular shonen like Naruto or even Tokyo Ghoul, where the animation isn't always all bad. So we are at least blessed, even though it's a new studio, they at least have decent animation. But however, the art design is kind of killing me, because it makes me still wish we had the old art design back again. And I don't know why they switched studios, but anyways. The first episode starts off with a retelling of Season 3, Episode 9. This was during the time when Asya was kidnapped by Deodora, and then Issei went full-on berserk mode, and they were trying to calm him down. That's what this whole entire episode, they pretty much readapt, pretty much. And looking at it, I said, this was terrible. People saying the light novel readers, I'm not a light novel reader, unfortunately, I'm sorry, I'm just not. The light novel readers saying this is exactly what things really went down in the light novels. So I'm looking at them like, really? So here's the thing that the previous studio, yes, the previous studio probably mixed things up, but here's the thing though. In my opinion, they did it better. And here's why. You're telling me the only way to calm Issei down when he went berserk mode was for to do a hologram of him doing the Oppai dragon dance, and then Ria's coming around so he can poke her bosoms. That's the reason why. Are you kidding me? Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to hate on the light novel or anything, but the way the anime did it in the first one, Season 3, it had a better impact. It had depth in it. It made it feel like Issei was going through true panic, true rage. And it felt sad when you saw Asya gone, when she disappeared before Issei's eyes. he's in denial that Asuka is gone. He's telling her to stop playing around. This isn't a joke. Let's go back home. He's just lost. He doesn't know what to do. Then he breaks down and then he gets angry. And he just beats the crap out everyone in his way. The way they did this, it felt more like a joke. It didn't feel like the impact that the original one had. Well, not original, but the original anime one had. And therefore, that's why I am very disappointed in this. I'm like, it could have been better. But yet, I was just sitting there looking at it, like, Ozzy come back. Gee, we all know that, but it was just that part of Issei's pretty much trauma. Of course, when Issei was going through this evil transformation, he was also having these inner thoughts of the girl, the fallen angel that tried to kill him in the first place, and she was taunting him, saying how you can't save no one, no matter how much power you get. You couldn't save Asuka then, you can't save Asuka now. No matter how much power you get, you're always going to be powerless when it comes to saving your friends. And therefore, it was really taunting on Issei in his conscience and his psyche to the point that he was just going out berserk. He was just mad, couldn't control himself. And I'd take Rias and, of course, Volley to come in and to help him out, come back to his game's consciousness. This, however, it felt more like a joke. It felt like, oh, look, Issei, look, some boobies, and then he just calms down after thinking someone's dead. Are you kidding me? If that is what really is in the light novel, I am very disappointed if that's the way. To me, I guess the studio that's read this thought saying, this is not impactful enough. We're going to do better. And you know what? The studio before did better. I'm just going to say it like that. And a lot of people get mad at me, but yeah, there are times where the anime does better than the source materials. Korakami / Black God is a perfect example of that, where the ending was more like Everybody Lives in the manga, where in the anime some people die, some loss was gained, stuff like that. It was a more reasonable ending. But so in this way, if things are like this in light novels where it's just a joke in order to solve someone's trauma, I'm not going to be looking forward to it. I'm just going to be honest with you right then and there. I'm not a light novel reader of High School DxD. But the reason why I fell in love with it is because despite it being a harem, I came into High School DxD feeling like it's just going to be a harem. But it also had that great character development. It had that impact. It had Issei as a great main character inside of a harem anime, for God's sakes. He had that doubt and that trauma that made him look like a very well-made character despite all the other shonens out there. It was great, but now this one, it just feels like it was just some joke. The only way to get him back to normal was just to pull out the bosoms, and there he goes. He's back to normal. I don't know what to say, people. I take this episode seriously. First of all, it was a retell of a certain episode we already saw, and to me, it was a worse version. A lot of people are defending it, saying because it was based on light novels, but in my opinion, the anime studio did a better job at it. And there are times where anime studios do a better job than source material. Kobayashi's Dragon Maid is also a part of it too, where some of the stories scattered, but yet still good, where the anime takes those stories and they put them in a perfect pattern so viewers can follow along. So that's just how I feel about High School DxD Hero right now. The art's okay, the animation's okay, but it's just not as good as the other studio. This episode gave me a recap, as a taste test to see how the show is going to be like, and it left me kind of disappointed. That's all I gotta say. I'm still looking forward to it. Hopefully the other episodes are continuing on with the story. Hopefully it won't do any more recaps or anything like that. Hopefully. But other than that, I'm still looking forward to seeing what's going to happen next. Because, the girls are back. Issei's back. The up and rising king of harems is back. So I'm looking forward to that. So, besides all that, High School DxD is still on my list. I'm still going to review it. So, but giving this episode I just saw, I was on the fence about it. The animation art was good. I keep saying that, but I'm just going to keep saying it again. It's just not good enough, in my opinion. And I know it's hard to make anime out there. It takes a lot of money. But then it makes you wonder, why did the former studio give up on it? I need more research on that. And also, the same thing with One Punch Man. One Punch Man is about to come out soon. It's going to be animated by JC Staff, not Madhouse. So Lord knows what's going to happen to that. Ooh, man, I can already see the rages on Tumblr and Reddit. My God. That's all I got for this review. I'm looking forward to Issei and his adventures further on, nonetheless. Tell me what you guys feel about it. Do you miss the old studio? How do you feel about this retell of season 3, episode 9? Was it good to you? Was it bad? Just let me know. I really like to see other people's opinions. I'm a big High School DxD fan when it comes to the anime, not the light novel. But light novel readers, also tell me how you feel about this. Defend it. There might be something that you see that I don't, and I would like to know that. And I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and also hit the notification button if you could. I would be much obliged. Just Anime, sign out.